Halliburton here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the center position. Here's Ivy. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Nembhard with it, picked up by Harris. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Nesmith. No good from outside.
Oh, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision-making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize. Kate Cunningham now running that two-man game. You got to stop the ball.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint, here's Harris. Back to Duran, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Tobias Harris. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
That free throw, no good. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And he sinks the second. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Cunningham outside to the inside. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick-and-roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
Halliburton is double. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now, here's Duren. He's tightly guarded. Ivy. Oh, good on the triple. Pacers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
They double him with Siakam. Harris finds Ivy. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Nesmith. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Some nice passing here by Indiana. No problems knocking that one down. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Indiana.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
Duren with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham, and he makes good on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Halliburton is double. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, Siakam playing unselfish and a better option just to drop that one off.
Duren a screen. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Duren the pass to Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Jackson, he's checked in for Shepard. Siakam outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Cunningham. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Harris on the double team. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
That one is off. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Good work by Duren. He has a lot of little moves in there.
And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that, you know, where you're getting national media attention for not winning games. It's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Duran up top. He's covered by McConnell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. And the Pistons lead by 7.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Jalen Duran has been leading the charge for the Pistons. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got 5.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Toppin, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
For 3, Harris. That one, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. Jackson finds Mathurin. Back to Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duran. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Duran against Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pistons leading by 6. Here's Ivy. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Turner against Duran. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Mathurin. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Harris kicks to Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound. Duran. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Toppin. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters.
And Duran slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Pass to Ivy. He's looking for Duran and finds him. Back to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. Sinks the triple. Cunningham's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Detroit.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And stolen by Harris. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cade hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Halliburton is double. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Harris passes to Duran. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Neesmith. Good. Neesmith has got 7 points in the game.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Outside Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. McConnell's checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. For 3, Siakam buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
Well, when he finds the shot he wants, Siakam is a threat from range.
Pass to Reed. Ivy with it. Lets it go with a 3. Goes back up, and it's sent back by Turner. Top of the key, Siakam. Misses off the left iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Beyond the arc. Another miss by Siakam. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Hornets. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Detroit leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham drives in. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And Cade Cunningham earning every bit of those points, just driving against contact and still able to focus and finish.
Pass to Siakam. There's the screen. Nembhard. Indiana again missing. And here's Harris from the arc. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponents.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the... That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through, throws it down.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. He was all alone on that one. Hardaway has got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Hits the 3-point bomb. Siakam's got 14 points.
And this is how deadly Siakam can be when he's cooking like this. You just feed him and get out of the way.
Here's Ivy. The rebound by Turner.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Siakam outside. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Turner.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Cunningham for 3. The Pacers pull it in. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and Halliburton slams it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. All reads checked in for Jalen Duren. And it's Fontecchio in for Tim Hardaway Jr. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Halliburton against Cunningham. And it's Halliburton missing. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-2 run here for the lead. Rebounded by the Pistons. He's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Turner fires, and it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Really left alone that time. Halliburton's got 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
They double-team Siakam. Here's Turner. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. On defense, Detroit. They've led by as many as 14 points. Drills the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Cunningham. The shot from the low post is good. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Nembhard with it. He's got 9. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target with his 3. Now, here is Reed. Nembhard covering.
Now we get a chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton.
He's coming off an excellent season. Around 20 points per game last season. 11 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Fontecchio. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And it's Shepard missing. Detroit leading by 7. Over in the corner, Sasser. Hardaway for 3. Drills it from outside. Hardaway's got 11 points.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
They double-team Siakam. To the middle. Here's McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 2 points. That one goes.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
1:03 left to play here in the third. And the rejection by Jackson. Pull-up jumper. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Siakam. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Outside Jackson. Here's Shepard. Connects from three-point range. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
McConnell finds Jackson for three. Siakam. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Siakam's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Sasser. Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Pistons lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Paul Reed. Marcus Sasser is out there with Beasley. Then there's Harris. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Pistons leading by 5. Now, here's Durant. And the shot goes in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Toppin. Fires for 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sasser. His three-pointers off the mark. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. On the wing, Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And loving the confidence, just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Inside. Stewart passes to Duran. Second chance shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton finds Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. And a different look here for the Pistons. All Reed's checked in for Jalen Duran. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Beasley's checked in for Ivy. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. And Indiana with a change here too. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Nembhard. Some solid defense from Reed. Pistons leading by 6. That one falls. Reed's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
To the middle, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as many as 14 points. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. They double him with Cunningham. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Nice open look, but it's no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Reed. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Toppin. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. They double-team Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Matthew.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Malik Beasley. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got 21 in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Halliburton is doubled. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. Hands it from downtown.
He'll let it go from all around the arc. Mathurin, not a three-point specialist, but more than capable.
Here's Cunningham. Nembhard grabs the board. Puts the move on. That misses off the backboard. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Ivy. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Pass to Duren. And here's Harris from the arc. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for the Pacers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Ivy finds Duren. Another shot. And they get it back. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Pacers trail by 7. Into the lane. Count the basket. And that's now 9 points for Aaron Nesmith.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Halliburton outside. Harris on the double team. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Duren against Halliburton. That's a Hardaway. And here's Harris from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Siakam. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Here's Duren. Good work defensively by Turner.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. A different look here for Detroit. Reed comes in for Duren, and it's Beasley in for Jaden Ivey. And both free throws good for Nembhard.
And great work at the line there to chip away
at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Cunningham finds Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
Halliburton for 3. No good on that one. Reed against Halliburton. Reed down low, and the dunk by Reed. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds. And Turner throws it down.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Reed.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Cunningham for 3. No good that time. And so it's Detroit with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season.